Hey everybody, it's Morbid Person coming to you live. I'm going to go ahead and pick up back on the video that I had started doing yesterday. Before I go ahead and get started, I'm going to go ahead and invite everybody in to the channel here. Kind of been on a little bit of a busy rampage the past couple of days, and I apologize for that. But there are currently some things that are underway that we need to speak about and kind of get out there. Let's see. Alright, that's plenty of people. Alright everybody, how you doing? How's it going? Here's the message for today. I want to go ahead and kick this broadcast off because Halloween's over. There's nothing else that's going to possibly come up. And with that being said, so let me start here. I want to start talking about what I was talking about yesterday. I'm going to go ahead and pick back off, and this is going to be the video that's going to be going straight to YouTube so that people get previews on this. Alright, I've been seeing a lot. I understand that the world's looking like real shitty right now and stuff, and that there's a lot of stuff going on right now. But when has it ever been right for Bible bashers and fucking people jamming religion down each other's throats ever going to, be the good, the right thing to do? And I understand Christians got to get their message and stuff out, which I ain't got nothing against Christians, so please don't take this as a personal attack. From an anonymous perspective of being a part of Anonymous in the activist group, and from seeing the world that it is today, and knowing the history that I know behind the bloody history of Christianity, all the way to the Inquisition, all the way to the Crusaders, back to even the fucking Roman Empire. There has never, there's so much blood spill that's been involved over religion. Who believes in what? Well, you could worship a damn cat and fucking get away with that, You can worship anything you want to worship and kill each other over it, but it's like, everybody tries to put this really professionally. Even the people in the fucking White House do it. They'll cover their asses on this whole topic. People like to run from this topic and they want to say, well, just avoid religion. Avoid politics from talking to people about them. Why? Why am I going to avoid talking to people about real-world situations? Why? Is there something to hide? Why are you afraid gunshots are going to go off and we're going to kill each other over it? Why don't people want us talking? Why is religion not a talked about concept? Why are people trying to dodge that? This is something that needs to be talked about because it's still going on. And, it's kind of like this, man. I see all these preachers and stuff. They're going out with these signs. The end of the world is near. The end of the world is near. This is going on, and that's going on. So I'm going to hold a sign up. But and I've read the Bible, because I've been into Christianity before, but doesn't the Bible say not to judge others? Doesn't it say not to basically, you don't do that. You don't go around judging other people. You don't go around fucking, if you want to put your 2 cents in, fine, do it respectfully, but, forcing it upon people, I'm a Wiccan. So you're telling me, I'm going out here on the freaking curb and I see this Bible-thumping preacher out there throwing his Bible around and doing whatever. That's right. Alright, I'll definitely do that. Yeah, I'm going to add some more people into this video because there's a lot of people that wanted to see this. Let's see here. I'm bringing in more people. Yeah. Any of you guys that actually want to go live and that want to do a live video with me, please let me know ahead of time so that way I can get you scheduled for a broadcast and your videos will go to YouTube and to the other channels. Just the religion thing's just absurd, man. People are going to keep dying over this, dude. It's not going to stop. You have racism issues, you have religious issues, you have different issues. Because you're different, you are never going to blend in. You are never going to be enough for society. And society wants you to believe that you're helpless. They want you to believe in these. They want you to fight amongst yourselves. They want you to destroy each other over these issues because they're the one that's going to be receiving the good outcome of all this. As crazy as this sounds. And being Wiccan, let me explain something. I've got nothing against Christians. Christians should not have anything against me. It's not my place to sit here and tell a Christian, you gotta believe like this, or you gotta believe like that, so don't think I'm doing that. But you are out of your fucking way to come on here and tell me how to live my life. It's not your place how to fucking tell me how to live. Everybody wants to tell each other how to live. And if you don't live a certain way, you're not right. You're not fit for society. Well, fuck society. You're not fit for it either. None of us are. The system's fucking everybody. You guys want to see the fall of the you guys want to see the fall of the system come together in a fucking union and bring it down. But in order to do that, you have to come to a center ground, a middle compromise. And whenever you're speaking of these issues, all these people are getting killed. People getting shot. You know, there's a freaking school shooter that went around to Christians in a school and stuff. Are you a Christian? Yes. I will die for my beliefs. Kaboom! Shooting all these innocent people in their fucking heads because they believe in Christianity. And I dissected this. And I'm an intelligent thinker. I kind of sometimes push things a little bit farther on subject. But some of these things have to be pushed. They need to be talked about. Why? What would formulate a shooter's mind to go killing some Christians or shooting them in the head? What would logically be running through his head? Well, it's like this. I've kind of dissected it, and this is what I've come up with. Now, I've been abused in Christianity. I raised up in a Pentecostal household that was, oh, you need to strive to be perfect, and you need to be this, and this, and this, and you can't listen to worldly music. You need to always wear a suit. You need to look this way. You need to look that way. And then they'd go to church, and then they'd all be shaking, oh, holy Jesus Christ, and then, freaking speaking in tongues and shit, running around, jumping over pulpits, acting like idiots. And I am calling them idiots. Because being 8 years old, having to see that scared me. And it did something to my mental thinking. And people would see me in school wearing a suit. Paul, why are you wearing a suit? Well, I just wanted to come to school today. Wanted to look nice. Well, after months and months went down the road, the people my guardians were asking me, well, you need to start taking your Bible to school and start showing them who Jesus Christ is. So here I am bringing a Bible to school now. Not realizing what I'm doing. I'm getting made fun of. Pushed into lockers. And all of a sudden, everyone's like, well, what do you got the Bible, dude? What's going on? I'm like, it's my home life. They're fucking making me live a certain way. They're fucking trying to get me to conform. And then I started running away from the house, and then whatever else. And eventually the state just ended up taking me, and I ended up doing fucking 11 years in the fucking with CPS and foster homes and group homes. So, religion does play an effect on people. You want to know the fucked up about the whole situation? These individuals that abused me and did all this shit to me whenever I was younger, they fucking have 3 other foster kids right now. They adopted 3 more kids and the system let them. After they did what they did to me. And this is justice? This is right? These people sat here and bashed me with religion and ruined my fucking childhood over religion. They burnt my music albums. I had these little WWE action figures. I was big into WWE. Wrestling was my life. Hulk Hogan, I loved Batista, I loved all that stuff. And I was a Boy Scout too. I love Boy Scouts. And I was always obsessed with getting my eagle. And there's this thing called OA, Order of the Arrow. And in Boy Scouts. And it's basically on your uniform where you get a little arrow, kind of goes across like this. And of course, I was wanting to go in the military at the time. I was wanting to be in the Marine Corps. And I thought, well, yeah, man, this is one step. I get my eagle, I'll get a rank if I become a police officer, if I go in the Marine Corps, I'll get an extra rank. So I knew, hey, man, I need to get this. Well, I started seeing Stone Cold Steve Austin fucking dumping down some fucking beers and shit. And then coming out there to the wrestling ring, y'all give me a hell yeah. And they said, this is of the devil. This is of the devil. You can't watch this anymore. So, wouldn't watch WWE anymore. I finally found a teacher that I liked in the middle school. And this teacher was named Sam Chatton. He's retired now, of course. And he was teaching evolution. He was teaching ways of humanity. The Big Bang Theory. And these Christians did not like that. Oh my God. I wrote 45 pages of notes because my fucking teacher asked me to. He says, Paul, I bet you can't do it. So I said, I accept your challenge. 45 pages, boom, by the end of the fucking night. I did not get writing. Oh, I got an A plus times 15. I was proud of myself. But my guardians had went into one of my teach conferences, and they requested it, and they ripped my fucking notes up that I worked my ass off on because it was about evolution. I was forced to go to church and confess that I had backslidden at the age of 10 years old in front of the whole church. And they were all like, oh, it's okay, he's only 10 years old, he's only this, he's only a... Who the fuck are you to judge me? Fuck you! Fuck you, Pentecostal! It's not your place to come out here and tell me that I'm fucking this and I'm that, or I'm forgiven. Who are you forgiving me? Or is God forgiving me? Who's forgiving me? What have I done to you? What have I done to you? Besides come into church and be a part of your community. What else have I done to you? Nothing. Oh, but what you done to God? What? What do you want me to do? Get on my fucking knees, kiss ass, and bow down to a superior now? You want me cry? You want me fake my tears so that way I can get my guardians to love me? Every time I get on my fucking knees and cry, they take me to McDonald's afterwards. Maybe they get to buy me a cheeseburger or fries for that matter. Oh, maybe they can get the preacher to go buy me and feel bad for me so he can buy me something for my childhood. Because I never had anything. Huh. Fuck that, man. Fuck that. There's some Pentecostals out there I really did like. Because they were good, genuine people. But the ones that fucking believe like that are pieces of white trash. And there's even some of these people that they went to Kentucky to this freaking service, and they were snake handling. They were taking these fucking rattlesnakes, fucking, oh yeah, Jesus Christ, oh my God, who am I should have done? Holding fucking snakes up in the air. And all these people are coming up there and getting prayer, and they're like, have faith while I put the snake in your face. They didn't say it literally like that, but that's basically how they were fucking saying it. Put a fucking snake in your face. And that motherfucker's like rattling. Like right here. If that motherfucker strikes you, dude, you're gonna be taking a trip to the hospital if you're not dead. Have faith in God. Have faith in God before it kills you. If the snake strikes you, God wants you dead. What is this shit? And here's the thing, man, is I'm not sitting here dissing on Christians. I'm not doing that at all, man. But what I'm saying is, where the fuck do you get this, man? When you go and take a shit in an outhouse in Kentucky and you're wiping your ass with a fucking newspaper and it turns out to be a fucking corn husk and it's all shitty and stuff and you gotta throw it down in the little fucking, thing, how you know a snake ain't gonna be in there and jump up and bite you in the ass? Oh yeah. Okay, well, I'm 20 years old and I've probably seen 3 outhouses my whole life. Yeah, they're still around, people. And let me tell you something. In a lot of those houses, there's shit hiding at the bottom of that fucking sewer thing down there, man. Something's gonna jump up and get you in the ass. I don't know if it's gonna be a wasp nest or it's gonna be a fucking snake, but something's gonna get you. And I can guarantee you that. And stay away from those churches, man, because they are not good. Let me tell you my experience. 10 years old, dressed in a little bitty suit, coming in there. Paul, you're going to be a preacher one day. Paul, no the hell I'm not. Oh, no I'm not. I'm going to be a part of a movement called Anonymous. I'm going to fucking stay away from you guys. I'm going to do my own thing. You guys do yours. Oh, but Paul, you could be a preacher. Paul, you could be this. You could be that. No, I don't want to be a preacher. I just want to do something good in my life. I just want to represent a cause. Okay, all right. And that's how it's always been. Why are people so judgmental about what they believe? But I can meet people like Buddhists. Oh, people are dropping off the broadcast. Hang on, I gotta add more into here. Oh no, I'm not letting this broadcast go down. This broadcast is going to stay up because there's a message behind it. And I ain't talking about no fucking sermon Christian message either. I'm talking about some kick-ass, fucking, true shit that needs to be out there, and if nobody don't like it, then I don't care. Type shit, you know what I mean? That's what we need. Let's see here. Sorry about all this. Sorry for the hold up. Come on, people. Quit leaving the broadcast. Because I want people to hear this. Alright. I can't believe I just dropped down to fucking 3 viewers. It must be busy today. Now I'm down to 2. Okay, well, I invited 25 more. Okay, people, quit leaving the broadcast! Alright. So, here's my thing. Bible thumpers. It's nobody's place to tell you how to live your life. The purpose of any religion is to be your own person. You choose your own path in life, and when your life ends, nobody knows what's at the end, okay? Nobody does. But you can only imagine what it's like. And these religions all have afterlives. They all have things after them when you die. When your eyes close and you stop breathing, where are you going to go? What's going to end up happening? Some people say a purgatory. Some people say you're going to be trapped into a middle ground. Some people say your soul lives on. Some people say you come reincarnated. Some people say you go to heaven, you go to hell. There's so much shit out there, man. It's just fucking... It's nuts. It's corrupt. And I understand that Christianity's a thing, but you gotta understand, it's the King James Version Bible, and if you do your studies on it, it has taken from other Bibles. Halloween was taken from pagans. Christmas was not Christmas. That was a pagan holiday. You put Christ in Mus. You took Hanukkah, turned it into fucking Christmas. You took a simple family get-together where all neighborhood and everybody gets together and make it nothing but a family get-together called Thanksgiving. Remember Thanks Quantum? The Indian? You know, it's like, yeah, okay, well, you know, and if I was to walk into a church right now, like any kind of Christian church, and I can bet you your ass on this, and I have my pinnacle hanging down, and they don't know what I represent. Witchcraft's of the devil! You're not welcomed here, Satan! That's exactly what they're going to say to me. Some may not. Some may welcome me with open arms and be, yeah, cool. But out of that whole good bunch of Christians, there's going to be one person in there that's a fucking snake that's like, devil! Devil! He's going to hell! There's at least going to be one person in there saying that to you. And that's what I don't like about Christians. You come out here with your Bibles, you stand out here on the fucking block thinking you're going to save some souls or get somebody to repent, when people are sitting here laughing at you. Do you see us witches coming out here with our pinnacles? Oh, you know, come on out here. The gods and goddesses are mad. They're blowing their trumpets and tooting their horns. Do you see us coming out here? No. Because in 1692 our ancestors were murdered and killed in a massacre in somewhere called Salem, Massachusetts. And there were even innocent people that were hung and killed for this. Because Puritans, hang on. Puritans, Christians, let's be real here, people, Christians murdered people like me, like you. Because we believe in some dark ways. Because we have different ways of life. Because different is not better to Christians. What is a witch living in today's world? Is it a warlock? Is a male witch a warlock? Most of you know the legends behind warlocks. Warlocks, they're not good. Either you're, in witchcraft, you're whatever. But the witchcraft is besides the point. That's just another, it's a way of belief. I'll set that right here. Just think about it, though. Everything adds up. Everything makes sense. Just as you have KKK, you have Black Panthers. Because Black Panthers go against KKK. Think about this. Just as you have the Bloods in the gangs, you have the Crips. To counter the Bloods. Makes sense, huh? Just like you have the government, you have the people. You have the anarchists. You have Antifa. You have Black Bloc. Black Lives Matter. You have Anonymous. See? Yeah. It all makes lots of sense. Every pro has a con. Every cause has an effect. Okay? Everything you see has a counterattack to it. Everything that formulates that's positive here There's a fucking negative here saying you're not going to pass. Oh no. And then you have a middle ground. Then these people try to come into the middle. Hey, no, stop this. This is infighting. This is murdering. This is killing people. This ain't good. And then this side's like, oh, yeah, we are doing nothing good. And then this side's like, yeah, we probably better straighten our ways up. Yeah, let's try to fucking, shake hands and be friends again. Kaboom! No. A true blood and a true crypt, they're not going to get along. Just like Anonymous and Antifa now. There are bridges that are burned that cannot be kind of reunited. But at the same time, we all are fighting towards a particular cause. But they're not going to see it the way we see it. But it don't mean that we need to hate them. If anything, we need to encourage them why we believe the way we believe. Why we do the things that we do. It's like, you have all these different religions, all these different groups, all these different people that people click with, and you choose where you want to be in life, and there's so many choices, and it's so hard on a daily basis. Believe me, it's so hard. Either you're going to be a part of the drug addicts, you're going to be a part of the football jocks, just like in high school, or you're going to be a part of the popular girl club, run around showing your titties and flashing your ass. And you have your sluts that hang together, and you have your frickin' whatever, you have your nerds, you have whatever, whatever. Your stoners. I'd be in a mixture of a stoner and a jock. I ain't gonna lie to you. Especially in high school. But it's like, man, these issues are never gonna end, people. They're gonna fucking keep happening. Shit's gonna fucking keep, rising up. Why? Because the world is filled with so much hate. Because the world is filled with so much corruption. Do you make a difference? Yes, you're damn right you do. Should you ever fucking quit for what you no, you stand up for what you believe until the day you die. Your time is already written. You are limited. You are going to die someday. You are all going to die. Here soon. When I say soon, in like the bottom of a 100-year time span, most of you are going to be dead. And if not, we're all going to be dead, because the world's going to hell. Wherever hell is. But fucking, all we can do with our religions is, since you're a Christian, you believe in praying. You believe in getting on your knees and praying. All you can do is pray. And witchcraft. What we have an altar. We bless things. We bless people. We say little prayers to ourselves, to our gods, and our higher aboves. And we work with Mother Nature. That's what most of us witches and wicked do. And for the people in Buddhist, of course, they're going to lay their little carpets out and stuff, and they're going to do their little magic Latin stuff. I ain't making fun of them, but I'm just saying it's a good way of doing things. It really relaxes you. Which gives them time of meditation, peace, and prosperity. Gives them time to connect with the other side and say a little prayer for peace. If everybody works on what you've been called to do in life, there will be a middle ground. There will be a compromise. Just because somebody believes different than you, it don't mean you're any different. It don't mean that you are, okay, here, let me put it this. People are so afraid. What if I catch AIDS? What if I catch a disease and it kills me off? Everybody, when they die, and my family is notorious for this, because I told you guys my background. They'll run around living a life of sin, go around cussing, spitting, doing whatever, raising hell, and then they'll, all of a sudden, when they're dying on their deathbed, oh God, forgive me. Oh, I see an angel coming to get me. Do you? Do you really see that? Or are you just telling people that? So that way, whenever you leave this earth, people's like, oh, the angels came and got her. The angels came and got him. Really? Or are you just saying that? Are you just making that up? It's all about belief in your faith. Your faith can do anything. And all religions tell you about faith. Come on, people. Be strong. Yeah. Your faith is your magic. Your faith is your wand. Your faith is what makes things happen. Your faith is called the karma of life. Your faith is what makes things happen. Your belief in somebody is what makes them recover from drugs. You making them believe in themselves. They already had that potential. But you just give them another stepping stone. You have power. You are mighty. You are powerful. Quit putting all your faith in all these gods and get to the nitty-gritty of things. Fix your lives. Realize that religion is getting you nowhere. Your energy is everything. Your energy is your power. Work your wands. Do what you gotta do. Well, that's if you're wicked. Lay your little carpets out. Do your prayers. Pray for people. Pray for your brother, your sister. Go out and greet your neighbor. Get to know people. According to Christianity, we're all from an Adam and an Eve. But it talks about them having an apple to eat from. That shit never happens to me. I've never had an apple to eat from. But I realized something. I'm powerful in my own way, and I'm unique in my own way. Just as you are. You may be Antifa. You believe violence is a better way of getting across and protesting. You may be a juggalo. You like your ICP. You like carrying around hatchets. You like doing that kind of thing, because I know I've been about that life. You may like scaring people in your own different way, because when you scare people, it makes people scared of you. It makes people step back a little bit like, whoa, this person's fucking psycho. I don't want to mess with this person. But do you want to spend your whole life with people fearing you? Afraid to walk up to you? Do you want to spend your whole life feeling like a monster? Why live so differently? Why not come to a meeting ground and a center ground? And why not face these issues? How come whenever each and every single one of you are confronted with these issues, you run, duck, and cover? Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't talk about politics. No. Don't talk about religion. That'll get you killed. Why not talk about these issues? Why not face them? Why are we hiding? Why are we ducking under the cover anymore? What are we hiding from? You think you're hidden? That's a fucking joke. You are out there, people. People know who you are. You're trapped in whatever you do now. You have no privacy. But if we're not going to have privacy, then wouldn't that make us all the enemy? Wouldn't that make us all terrorists? Because we're different? Aren't we all terrorists? Because we don't believe like others do? Are we all bad? It's sad, man. It really is. And let me tell you about this video that I saw on YouTube. This preacher, he had a longer beard. He was an older man. He was kind of standing out on the block. He had a cross standing up saying, "Repent for your sins! Repent for your sins!" And there's this heavy metal band. Of course, they do music and stuff, metalcore. And they come over there, yeah, what the fuck's this guy's problem? And they said, and they were saying, we believe in God. But he was like, you're going to hell! And yada, yada, yada in their face. You're laughing at a man of God. You're going to hell. I don't understand. Is hell a figment of my imagination? Is hell real? Maybe we're living in hell. You guys ever thought about it? Maybe our time's written. Maybe all of our times are written to die here soon. Maybe we're already in our own little personal hell. We just don't know it. Maybe there is something waiting for us at the end. But we can't be too sure of that. We don't know what's on the other side. We have our imaginations. We can only imagine what it's like to die. But we don't know what it's like when you're dead, your body leaves your corpse. You don't know. You don't know. So quit acting like you have the answers, because you don't. You're a person just like me. You're just like me. You've got a purpose in this life. You got something to stand for. You got something you're representing. People are dying every day. Your children are being victimized by the own system itself. Each and every single one of you are a target.
Each and every single one of you are dying. Chemicals are being put in your body. Does that not concern you? Are you not scared? We're all scared. Put up the tough guy, put up the tough guy, the tough woman act all you want. Oh, no, this don't scare me. This don't concern me. It does. You want to know how I know? Because look at the way you're acting. You feel that you have to make a stand. We are all scared individuals trying to make it by in this world. Because we want to live long and healthy lives. But you are not promised that. In a way that I believe, you chose to be here. You chose to come back. Or you chose to do something. But the way you believe, you may believe that God put you here. Why does it matter? Who put you here? You're here to do something good. If you wasn't here to do something good, then you wouldn't be here. You have potential. Not to play the role of the bad guy or the bad girl. But the system is fucking each and every single one of you. You go work your asses off. And you look after each other. And you look after your children. Your time is being occupied. They have something called daycares now. They watch your children. You're being so occupied by your own jobs, you can't really focus on your kids. You're being distracted from your families. And here's what happens. Maybe you get weekly or bi-weekly, I don't know. But you'll go pick up your paycheck. Yeah, man, I'm going to open this. Yeah, man, I'm getting paid today. I could go get a beer. I could get to do this, get to do that. You open it. Huh? I've been robbed. They took as much as they fucking could from your paycheck. Oh, we'll give it to you at the end of the year. Are they really? Is your money going towards something better than you? Is your money going towards something to kill you off? Propaganda is real, people. You're dying. Right now. You're on your deathbed. Did you know that? You're dying. You're just not dead yet. Your heart's still going. There are chemicals in your body right now that they tell you it's good for you. Are GMOs good for you? They'll tell you they're good for you. Why don't the White House have them? Ever thought about that? Why is the White House GMO free? Why are we taking GMO? Why is the scientist telling us that it's real? It's good for us. Is science being true? Why are they trying to develop hypotheses to distract us from real world issues? If you're going to base your whole fucking life off of science, then that means that you can't focus on morals. Which means these issues, they're not real to you. You're just existing. You're just another life walking around, doing your thing. But most of you have children. Most of you work jobs. Most of you work your asses off at these jobs. Sometimes some of you work 12, 16-hour shifts. Back to back to back. Some of you work for, your EMTs. You're certified and, getting trained for this stuff. Some of you are police officers. Some of you are business executives and CEOs. Some of you are just poor people that work in a little flea market or a McDonald's. Trying to support your kids. Trying to live long, healthy lives. Not knowing where tomorrow's going to take you. Aren't you tired of living this way? Does it ever get to you? Do you ever think about this stuff? Does it ever keep you up at night? Have you ever thought about, am I going to die tomorrow? Whenever you're sick, we have all these, hear me out. We have all these diseases now. And disease control. You even put you swallow more than a fucking, a little bitty toothbrush worth of toothpaste. They tell you to contact disease control. Okay? Why? Why are you putting a chemical so dangerous that I have to brush my teeth with, and if I swallow it, I gotta call the poison control? Why? Well, why are you giving me things to kill myself? People commit suicide every day. Not realizing that they're slowly dying. Each and every single one of you, whenever you have a child, that's another life on this earth that they're going to have to account for. Whether you're working or not, somebody's got to give you that money. That money's got to come from somewhere. And you can't just sit here and say Soros and Rothschilds and this, that, and the other. Your money is distributed to you. And at the end of the year, Of course, you get W-4, you get all this stuff, you got all these things coming back to you. Of course, your tax checks, but you have to file for your fucking taxes. Meaning that you have to send a paper saying, yeah, okay, can I get my money? Can I get my money back? That's your money. Why are you asking to get your money back? That's your money you worked your ass off for. Just to get told you have to fucking ask. So, not only are they killing you and they're trying to depopulate, they're also trying to get you, and here's the thing, is I've been recently seeing Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. What about all lives? If blacks matter, then do whites not? Okay, if blacks, if let's just say the government, everything went in favor of the Black Lives Matter, what does that mean for other races? It means kill them too? It means depopulate? It means let the blacks live and kill the whites now? Or kill the Mexicans? Black Lives Matter is selfish. White Lives Matter is selfish. Mexican lives are selfish. What about all lives? What about everybody in unity and perspective? What about all races coming together and putting aside differences? What about religions? Putting religion to the side because religion is not the main focus. And what about bringing the government to a fucking halt because they're making each and every single one of you enemies of each other? Every day your hate grows stronger. You are genetically being modified. You think nothing goes on in Area 51? You think nothing goes on in these military covert operations? You're fucking stupid. How many people have come out here saying there's been things happening? Genetical experimentations, human cloning. Think about it. These things are real. These issues are real. And they're going to continue happening. They're not going to stop. Every day your life is getting closer to that deadline. Every day you spend hating somebody, it's closing in on you. And whenever you die with all this hate. We all know we're going to die soon. We all know we ain't got long. And here's my thing. What does the future hold for all of us? What does all of this mean? How much more longer do we have? My answer, and you guys want an answer because most of you guys want a quick answer. My answer, you don't have long. Your government has turned their back on you. Each and every single one of you. You. They've all turned their back on you. You are now abandoned. But no. You don't have to be abandoned. You want to know why? Because each and every single one of you have each other. Whoa. Each other? But the government does not want you to know that. So if they create Black Lives Matter, White Lives Matter, Mexican Lives Matter, it'll cause division upon your countries. It'll cause division amongst your people. People will lose what love is really like. Their hearts will grow cold with hate. If you're going to preach hate, you might as well do it by guns. You might as well do it by signs and attacking each other. They want you to be stereotyped in sections. Oh, this is the red section of the United States. Oh, this is the open section of the United States. Oh, this is the open section of the UK. You know, they want you guys to they want you guys to be stereotyped because here soon, they're going to try to take immediate action against you. Money speaks loud to these people. Money. Here's the crazy thing. Is money actually has hidden secret codes on them, and most of you people know this. If you hold a $5 bill up, you can see little insides of it and stuff. And they say it's just for identification purposes, but is it really? Is it really? Is it this money that comes from the Treasury? Is it really? Why is there these signs that are one world control? Why is the United Nations manufacturing this? Why is the United States, putting all this in their machines and doing all this? Here's the thing. Is money going to matter too much more longer? Are you going to matter too much more longer? I don't really think so. Money can only go so far. money. And you're always going to have trees. You're always going to be grow trees and stuff. But the atmosphere is getting bad. Pollution is very, very real. And people say, oh, this ain't happening, this ain't happening. And Al Gore, remember Al Gore? He came out and he said, oh, global warming's doing this is global warming drill. They swore up and down he was wrong. They didn't want you people to know about that. They don't want you to know that you're dying. Are you kidding me? That would be a freaking civil outcry. These issues aren't going to stop, man. And they're only going to continue to happen. The only stance that we have is protesting, peaceful protest, and anonymously letting these people know that we have the answers. So that way we can get them to admit these things. Because most of them will not. Why is there 55,000 casket liners in Arkansas? I don't know. Why is there all these things to put 6 different bodies in? I don't know. Why are the Walmarts closing down because of plumbing problems for months and months on end? And why are they drilling on the bottom of the Walmart? I don't know. But I got an idea. And ideas are bulletproof. And I know November 5th is coming. And I know that our time is coming. I know that we got one life to live. We are not promised next year. You can blow November 5th off and be like, oh, this ain't nothing. This is our day. This is our time to shine. This is our chance to do something good. This is our chance to come together as a community and tell them to politely fuck off. You and your Constitution have the right to overthrow your government. Do your people not know this? You have the right. We the people. But they don't want you to know that. People are afraid and fear of the government. Don't fear them. Make this right. Protest. Come out with your signs. Come out with your flags. I ain't suggesting go alone. And of course you're going to have Antifa out there attacking Anons. You're going to have Anons getting killed. People are going to be getting killed. People get killed every day. I don't care if you're a white cop shooting a black kid. I don't care if you're a white cop shooting if you're a whatever, or you're a black cop shooting a white kid. I don't care. Why does it matter? Why are you people so concerned about racism? Oh, because I'm black. Why are you so concerned about that? Are you stupid? Are you mentally so disturbed that you gotta use your race as a get out every single time? No. The way I see it is, yeah, you're black. Yeah, you're Mexican. Yeah, you're whatever. You're copper-skinned. But why are you different than me? Why do you have to be different than me? You're entitled to success. Your ancestors thought it was best to come to America. So that way you can get success. So that way you can get your heads out of the shitter. So that way you have a chance and opportunity at life. Somewhere along the road, somebody said, my generation after generation after generation needs this. And the least you're going to come here is complain about your fucking skin color? They got beat with whips. Held in the Underground Railroad. Murdered and killed and raped. Some of them even got guillotined. Their heads. And you want to sit here and use your fucking, and whites were the first slaves. But that's besides the point. But you want to sit here, after your ancestors have gone through what they went through, to give you a successful life, to use your ancestors as an excuse? Fuck you. Your ancestors have given you a life. Your ancestors have given you a reason to live. Remember what I went through. Now do good. Go out and have a good life. Have a good family. Live happy. Don't worry about nobody beating you with the whip. I already took the whips for you. Your ancestors have already went through the hell. And they went through that hell because they thought about you. And yeah, the way you repay them is by spitting in their face and using them as an excuse to get a cop-out in life? Is that why you're going to use, because I'm black? Oh, because I'm white? And I don't agree with the term, the N-word terms or nigga or any of that stuff. I don't like that. I really don't. And it's not because I'm white. It's not because I'm from the South. It's just, inhumanely disrespectful. I'm not your nigga. I'm your buddy. Yeah, we're cool. We're fam. We bleed the same blood. Yeah, we're cool. But don't be coming here calling me your nigga. I'm not your nigga. I'm not your side person. I ain't any of these things. I ain't this. Yeah, I smoke weed. Yeah, I do some of these things. That don't make me your partner in crime. That don't make me your nigga. I'm nobody's nigga. I'm nobody's little bitch. You're not nobody's little bitch. So why are we having labels strapped onto us? You know? If black people are getting so offended, okay, yeah, somebody wants to join in. Please, yeah. Let me see if I can find this person. But if colored people are so adamant about their races being brought into things, then why bother? What about the peace? What about the unity? What about all these things that people die for? Does it matter? Does blood being spilled get the point across? I don't know. But I'm gonna go ahead and invite a person into this video. They're wanting to join in, and I want to hear from people. People deserve. Let's see. All right, just waiting for them to come to broadcast. How's it going?
Fine. I think it's fine. Put your mask on it.
Right.
And
So
trust me, you can save the world. You can teach the world. Be strong. Be strong. And be for the other one. Otherwise, everyone will be killed. Trust in yourself and put your mask on it. You got it?
most definitely.
Okay.
That's what I say. But you have these issues in America right now. You have all these people that are coming in and out. All these blacks.
Yeah,
and these
I have a lot
whites
of
and
people.
everybody.
Don't worry. I have a lot of people. But don't worry. You have to think about one thing. You can save the world. You can learn the world. You could not put away your soul for the other one.
Most definitely.
Okay. Life is good. Understand is good. Trust is good. Love is the main thing in the world. But put your mask on it.
And love is out there.
Bro.
Love is always visible. Love is always visible. But here's the thing: is people are judged by divinity. People realize that, oh, well, I'm from this background. Well, my ancestors are from here. My ancestors are from there.
Okay,
My ancestors went through
it's
this.
not the clue. Okay, it's not the main thing that think your mask on it, your face. Do you have to understand? A lot of people search for us. So put your mask on it, and you can put everything on right, everything on video. But understanding, you must understand one thing. You have to learn to save the world. A lot of people are ignorant, are idiots. They can understand you. They could understand you. You got it? So put your masking on it, be invisible, and save the world. Love you.
Most definitely, most definitely. And here's the way I see things: is everybody is entitled to their beliefs. Everybody is entitled to the way they are. Everybody is a certain way. Okay, everybody is you have the right to believe the way you believe. You have the right to the opinion that you have.
It's called law, it's called justice, it's called everything.
Yeah. Along the lines of with that being said, the war and the people dying, it's not going to stop. These issues, they're not going anywhere.
No, the stuff will be stopped only for one thing, for the ignorant people, no matter what.
Yeah. But you have the poor class, you have your middle class, and you have your higher class. But the poor people are going to be the ones that are getting hit. The poor people that have hardworking
In which
jobs and
way
families.
you could put the intelligence in the poor people? You have to do
Yeah.
also for the poor people. You
But
must be
you got to
smart,
think,
more smart than them, because they can afford this way.
Mhm.
This stupid word.
but you got to think from the government standpoint. They got to
I
make
know,
profits. They got to do what they got to do. They got to control, manipulate your,
I
mine, and
know, I
everybody
know.
else's lives. And for God forbid anybody be a part of anything. God forbid people come together because they got to depopulate somehow. Things are getting out of control for them because they can't control every aspect of your lives. It's getting to be too much. So they got to try to find a way to seize control.
I
They're
know.
power hungry. They got to have their money, and they're going to do
But
anything, whether even if it
the
involves
only
killing
thing
you.
I can tell you is you can put the brain in the deficient people. You can learn. You can try to learn them, and that's it. You can put the brain in a poor people. This is the main way. So sorry.
Yeah,
Put your mask
and
on
and
it.
and here's the thing: is everyone's like, Morbid, why don't you take your mask off? Why don't you take your mask off? And here's what I always tell government officials: I tell policemen, I tell everybody, I'm not taking my mask off till you take yours off. What are you hiding? What do you have to bring to the table that we, the people, deserve to know? We are entitled to know these things. We are entitled to keep control of our own lives. You, you know how to live your life. You are entitled to know how to live your life. You are also entitled to a good life. You're entitled to a
Remember
good job.
one thing about poor people or idiot people. I can tell you one thing. God told me today, the only thing, the poor people, the idiots, the mediocre idea is a gift. It's a gift for who can understand it. Please.
Yeah. And the sad thing about all this
Mm.
is my ancestors came from Ireland.
My
My ancestors
country,
came
I'm
here.
Viking, I'm Europe, I'm from Italy, I'm Europe, I'm from Holland and Ireland. So,
hmm
mhm.
So they come from everywhere, all around the world.
Okay,
Because,
I know. There is no wall in the
but
world.
hear me out.
Okay.
But they do this for you to have a good life. They do this for you to further your life, for you to be happy, so that you don't have to get beat with whips and chains, or have to worry about, am I going to die every second of the day? Somewhere along the line, these ancestors made the strong judgment to get the hell out of there, so that way we are entitled to do something good with ourselves in our lives, have good jobs, raise good families,
No,
and
it's
maybe we
not
have
true.
might stand a chance in the higher class.
It's not
You
true.
know, I
It's
think about it.
only for protect their interests. That's it. Petroleum, energy. Mm, and that's it. Yeah, a lot of bullshit. A lot of slaves. You never understand that?
Yeah, yeah. And the way I see it is we're all still slaves. Slavery is never going to
Yeah,
end.
you got
We
it.
are still slaves. We're still
Yeah.
slaves of the government. Money's getting taken
Okay.
from you. You're being controlled. You know.
I love you. I love you, everyone. But please, one thing. Be careful. Because right now the world still go dangerous. Too much dangerous. You got it. So be careful. And remember one thing. Put your mask on it. Because otherwise, please be safe. You got
You
it.
too. Thank you for coming into the broadcast. Thank you for giving us your knowledge.
Thank you to you. Bless you.
Namaste.
Bless you.
Namaste.
Thank you.
And broadcast. I'd like everybody to know is from all backgrounds and all perspectives, from country to country, nation to nation, sea to sea. We all understand each other in a certain way. We all acquire things differently, but we all have a message to give. We have a voice to be heard. We have a stand that we want to make. And as this lady right here, of course, she's, okay, well, you should wear the mask. You should try to hide yourself. And I sat here and questioned myself. My time's written. If it's my time to die, I'm going to die. It's just the way it is. Now, hackers can make my life a living hell. They can come in, try to, ruin me, do whatever, dox me. But what can a hacker do that I can't give you? People do good things and get ruined for doing those good things. People stand up for something and get looked down upon because they are doing something right. Sometimes they get assassinated. Sometimes, in that concept, that would make sense of why she would want that. She would be saying, watch out. Always, always, always wear your mask. But, I think about each and every single one of you on a daily basis. I think about what you're going through in your life. I think about maybe you're losing your children. Maybe your children are getting taken away from you. Or maybe you're on the verge of suicide. Or maybe this world's become too much for you. I'm not a preacher, nor do I want to be a preacher. But what I do want is I want the message to get out. That good is real. Good's out there. And that you're entitled to a good life. You're entitled to do good while you still have it. I don't know how long you got. I don't know how long I got. My heart could stop beating after this video and I'd be dead. Who knows? But whether you're who you are, no matter where you're from, you got a calling in your life. You need to follow your calling. You need to do what you got to do. But never, never, don't be like the government. Don't be like other people and for pushing your religion on somebody or don't be like the world. Be different from the world because different is what makes you. It's what formulated America. Different people that were different. But of course, you had bad. All the good you had, and the bad became secretive, and the bad became Masonic, and the bad became satanic, and the bad become all this, and according to the Christians, the devil's got to have his place somewhere, and for us, evil energies, they're not going to stop people. Look at this video. Look at each and every single one of these people in here. Within the next 20 years to 40 years, you or that person or the next person after that will be dead. And that's a given. You will be dead. Why so short lives? Why are more people dying of drug overdoses? Why are people going to harder drugs to try to pretend like the reality just isn't real anymore? I know people right now on November 5th strikes, and because of all these threats and all these riots, you want to know what they say? Yeah, I'm going to be shooting my needle. I'm going to be I'm going to be banging on fucking 4th. I don't want to be a part of it. If they come and kill me, I don't want to. All right, then I die. But I'll be fucked up when I die. That's not the way to go out, man. At least you die for something. You die a hero. Die a hero. Die for who you are. Die for your ancestors. Die for, everybody that's ever tried to make a fucking effort in your life. What about them? What about the people that actually matter? Don't think about all these negative individuals. Think about the good ones too. All I know, we got more than a few days until November 5th is here. We have a purpose on November 5th, people. November 5th is coming. We have a message to give. Our time is not done. But I can promise you this. We are going to be remembered for something after the 5th of November. So, thank you guys for tuning in this video, and I hope this gets you thinking, and I hope this kind of sums some things up for you. And I want to go ahead and send you guys and direct you to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe and like if you're interested in being in a YouTube channel, or if you're interested in going live with me and you being on the YouTube channel as well, just please let me know and I'll arrange that. Any kind of topics that you guys would want to discuss with me, please feel free to ask. And I need more viewers and stuff, likes and subscribers, so that way it's easier for me to get the message out there to let people know about these things. So that way people can be woken up and realize what's really there in front of them. You know, you only got one chance at life, man. This may be it. So why not take it, right? This is Morbid Persongy, a.k.a. Paul Bishop, coming to you live on the Pirate Sec broadcast, Morbid Anon YouTube channel. This is Pirate Sec. We are anonymous. We are legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. United by one, divided by none. Don't expect us. We're already here. Revolution is coming. Remember, the 5th of November.